And so basically, we said we want to control our environment, our friends, our habits, and our actions, right? So we need to control our heifer. Yeah, we need to control our heifer, y'all. No, that doesn't sound right, does it? Screw it. Control your heifer.
I don't think y'all are ready for this one.
Big bag, big chase, big faces, big pockets, big waist. That ain't never got me stopping. I chase till the bag gets popping. Mind the race when I'm shopping. Big bag, big faces, big pockets, big waist. That ain't never got me stopping. I chase till the bag gets popping. Mind the race.
Big facts for the bag, I do the dash. Everything in life comes so easy, except the cash. I never thought I'd ever be this in the past. This money put me in a lead, but with it last, I counted.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today for this video, I just wanted to go over some key concepts that I'm going to come back to every time I drop a video. They're just things I've learned and I find that I always end up thinking about when I'm going through stuff. And so I just felt like it'd be a good idea to make a video on them, and maybe you can kind of like learn these things and ingrain them in your mind when you're going through stuff, and in some ways it could help you out. So basically, the first concept is going to be the concept of progress versus success. So for me, I like to look at it like this. A lot of people like to focus on success or the end point of what they want to accomplish. So hey, become a doctor or create a business, become a millionaire. And to me, I feel like it's all about perspective, you know? I feel like rather than looking at whether or not you reached your end goal, yes or no, it should be about whether or not you're making progress towards said end goal. Because I feel like when you focus on the steps towards what you want to do, basically you end up doing things that lead you and pull you closer to that end goal. So basically, I call it, progress versus success. Are you taking steps towards that end thing that you want to do? Every day when you wake up, I like to focus on, well, am I making progress versus, well, have I accomplished it yet? The reason for that is it's not like this daunting thing where you're like, damn, like, have I reached it yet? No, it's not. Every day you're like, well, did I do something progressive? Did I do something that brings me closer? Did I take another step towards that thing that I'm trying to get to? And I feel like when you look at it like that, you're gonna end up getting there a whole lot quicker than if you're just looking at, well, have I made $1 million from this? Have I made this many in sales? Have I accomplished this? It's much better to focus on the things that you're doing and the progress you're making rather than whether or not you've accomplished that said end thing that you want for yourself. So the second concept is gonna be the concept of passion versus things that you're passionate about. I feel like when I talk about certain things, and we're gonna get into this a little bit later, but like when I talk about lifestyle, I like to focus it around the word passion. When you say passion, you're thinking like, oh yeah, like you wanna live a life of passion. You wanna find that thing that you're passionate about, and that's gonna equal a nice, happy life. When in reality, I feel like it's not about finding this one thing that you're so passionate about that your life is great. It's more about finding things that you enjoy doing, and you find, you're passionate about engaging with these things, be it painting, traveling, making YouTube videos. And so basically, it's the way I look at it, instead of finding your passion, it's more finding things that you're passionate about and finding a way to bring them together and formulate some sort of lifestyle that allows you to engage with those said different things that you're passionate about, and it also creates a sustainable model for you to live your life, so that every day you wake up, you're engaging with these things that you love doing, but at the same time, you're still able to function, you're still able to be a functioning human being in society. So that's one concept that we're going to get to throughout the videos that I talk about on this channel. The last thing I wanted to get to is, I'm not an expert. I feel like these are things that we all come to understand, but sometimes you don't really take the time to formulate what it might mean to you. And so I feel like where I come in is I'm just kind of spelling it out there instead of just laying it on the table. I'm spelling it out for you, And what that allows you to do is analyze it a little more clearly. And then from there, what I want you to do is to take in that information that I'm giving you, digest it, let it sit. And then after that, come back and pick it apart and take the things that you want from it, or take the things that may apply to you. You can leave the rest, I'm not this guru. I'm not this tried and true millionaire or nothing. I'm just a guy who's, putting things that I've come to understand out there, and maybe you might be able to relate to it and maybe not. But I just feel the need to put it out there for someone who might need it. Bouncing off of that, I'm still learning, there's things that I'm discovering every day. New ideas are popping up. I got plans of new videos I want to make, and it's all just non-stop from here. So basically, I just want to wrap everything up. In order to do that, I feel like I need to introduce this topic. Basically, it has a formal definition, but I want to reinvent that definition for the purpose of this channel. The concept I'm referring to is positioning. And so if you know what positioning is in terms of marketing and business, or if you know what it means in terms of its dictionary definition, that's fine. I don't need you to be a marketing police or a dictionary dictator and come and tell me, that's not what positioning means. I'm reinterpreting it for the purpose of this channel. And so basically, I went ahead and created my own definition with relation to the topics that I'm talking about. I've put it out as this: positioning is altering the aspects of your life that put you in a place where the desired outcomes that you want for yourself are more likely to occur. So what that means is altering things like your environment, your friends, your habits, and your actions, so that you end up being in a better place or a better position to have the things that you want for yourself, the things that you desire, your goals. So basically, you're going to be in a better position for those things to actually have a better chance of occurring. Sometimes, especially like in business, you can do something, and that doesn't guarantee that you will succeed or what you want to happen will happen. But if you're doing things like changing where you are, like the city you're in, or type of environments that you hang out at, or you're not always at the bar or whatever, changing those environments, changing your friends. If you hang out with a lot of people who don't really do much, but you have these big goals, you want to do this, you want to start that, but you're still every day, you're just wasting your time, doing these things that aren't really that beneficial with these same people. I'm not saying drop those friends, you can still have those friends, but you need to reallocate your time so that you're not spending so much time with those people that are preventing you from making progress. Take back some of that time that you share with them to put yourself in a better position. Your habits, if there's things you're doing where every time you do them, you find that, you're not in the best condition to do that thing you want to do. Hey, you want to make YouTube videos? Oh wait, but last night you went out and you drank, and now today you're hungover and you spent like the whole day just laying in bed, and you don't have the drive to make a video, but then you have to go to work at 7 or 9. You're not putting yourself in the best position to be pumping out those videos because of the habits you're doing. Are you spending money on a habit or a hobby, and in turn that's preventing you from buying the new camera you need? Is that preventing you from buying this thing that you need for your business? Or are you spending money on things that are like junk food or whatever? You're trying to lose weight, but you keep buying, spending money on junk food. It all goes back to the environment that you put yourself in, your friends, your habits, and your actions. What are you doing every day when you wake up? What are you doing? I'm not saying you gotta be perfect. I'm not saying you gotta always be doing something related to your business. You don't have to grind 24/7, but hey, the more you grind, the more time you do put into the goals that you want for yourself, the more progress you're gonna make. It's either you make progress or you don't. And you also could backslide, but the thing is, everything is non-stop, like I like to say. So just because you messed up yesterday or last week doesn't mean that it's all over. There's always room for progress, but the better position you are, the more likely that those things you want are gonna actually occur over time. One more thing, guys, I forgot to mention, just to make this easier for you guys to remember every day you wake up, this concept of positioning, because to me it's very important. We're just gonna kind of create an acronym for it. And so basically, we said we want to control our environment, our friends, our habits, and our actions, right? So we need to control our heifer. We need to control our heifer, y'all. That doesn't sound right, does it? Screw it. Control your heifer. Alright, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, share the video, say hi, and look forward to another video coming out this week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Control your heifer. Alright.
Big waves, that ain't never got me stopping. I chase till the bag is popping. Money race,
big facts.
looking back, I had to laugh.